Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. So, if you're a first timer, you know, the owl's not too bad. I mean, he offers some great tips, tells you some interesting things, you know, and you'll be able to piece things together as you kind of go along your journey. But, repeat playthroughs, you just wish you just kind of, you know, not talk. But, hey, the 3DS version basically makes it so, that very much is a thing where text speed is a bit quicker. Kind of mentioned that in my review, but as you notice here, Malin isn't standing here. And if we waltz right on back here, back into Hyrule Castle, she's out here just kind of hanging out. Let's have a nice chat with her. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do, teehee. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully, teehee. And just like that, we got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. Alright. Yeah, you can set it to your items. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, sick. Well, let's go ahead and set it to one of our C buttons here. I'm going to set it to that one. And I say let's try and make our way to Hyrule Castle, eh? Now, as you probably remember from one of the townsfolk, security's been stepped up a fair bit, so you kind of want to navigate your way in a fairly specific manner. So when you're right here, you kind of want to go up this hillside, but not too close to the right and not too close to the left, and then kind of waltz your way kind of down this little dirt path. I'll follow it all the way, because again, you got a guard right there to your right. It's just going to be pretty much stopping you if you decide to keep continuing that path. Got a little climbable wall here, so I say, hey, let's climb up it. We've got these stones here. We can't really do all too much. I mean, even if we interact with them, the statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. Yeah, again, there's not much we can really do with them, so let's just leave them be, eh? We've got this moat here that we'll take to kind of avoid the guards up there. Not too bad of a strategy, if I do say so myself, and it sounds like there's someone snoring. Wonder what's going on there, eh? Let's go ahead and climb up here, though. Would you look at that? It looks like we found the father in question. What I'm gonna do, while he's snoring, is actually move these boxes here. Let's just say we're gonna need them for getting into that hole there, but we kind of have to essentially wait another night just because, well, the egg in question here, it's going to hatch into something that we're going to need to wake him up, because in just a moment here, once we push these boxes forward a bit, there we go. If you try to talk to him, this is what we're going to get. Zzz's, mumble mumble. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Come on and look around. Yeah, we can't really do much. He's kind of snoozing and snoring quite loudly, if I do say so myself. But let's go ahead and check this moat here and see if we can snag any rupees. And it looks like we're snagging a few here. And got a blue one right at the end, so if you're hurting for some rupees, I guess that's another thing you can do. But I already showed off 2 spots in which you can stockpile a pretty decent amount of rupees, so take it or leave it, I guess. I mean, if you decide to ignore those methods, I guess it doesn't hurt to do what I just did there. Well, I can't really push that further, can I? Alright. But yeah, it's almost daytime, which is good. Can respect that. Man is snoring up an absolute storm here. Would you look at that? A chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. So let's go ahead and show him this. What? Tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Yeah, so if you lock on and you whip out the chicken in front of him, or the cuckoo, he'll wake up. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk. I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malin was looking for me? I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad, leaving Malin behind to wait for me. He's really gonna let me have it. Well, See you later, bud. Hope it's not too bad of a punishment, even though she's kind of young. I don't really know what she would do. I mean, she'd probably just yell at you for like a solid good while, but hey, what do I know? I don't know their life. I can't just speak just like my own thoughts. Who knows? Let's go ahead and push these boxes here so that we can create some kind of platform in which we can use to mosey our way across this little moat here. And just like that, there we go. We have made it in. Welcome to the castle courtyard. We got a little bit of a stealth section here, and I'm gonna try to navigate it as well and as best as I can. So as you can see, we kind of went around behind those hedges there, and I'm gonna play the waiting game here. Maybe go this way. Looking good so far, nothing too crazy. Don't do anything that I'm gonna regret, thank you. And those rupees down there are to tempt you to fall down and essentially collect them. I am not going to because I don't need them. I regret big time what I just did, and I'm glad that he didn't see me. We'll just take we'll take a nice route there. Oh, I don't know how he didn't see me. And also, you can make as much noise as you want. These guards are purely sight-based. Audio or any kind of sound does not exactly register with them. And we got a pretty easy straight shot here, so that's pretty good. And just like that, that's pretty much it for the stealth section. Nothing too crazy. I can say that now. Welcome to the castle courtyard, though. This window here got a little bit of an Easter egg. We got a Mario painting here, and we've also got what appears to be Yoshi. Yeah, I see Yoshi, and we got Peach. And if you shoot the window with your slingshot, get a nice red rupee. It's pretty nice. Nice little Easter egg, and you get rewarded for it. But if you come to this window and you whip out the slingshot and shoot it, hey you, don't cause any trouble. Yeah, you get freaking hit with a bomb. Like, gee, overkill much? At least that's how I see it. And this looks to be Princess Zelda herself. Ooh. Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Well, I'll be honest with you, they're kind of deaf. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? It's a weird shot you got there. Do you have it? I sure do. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this as a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Nice to meet you, Zelda. What is your name? It's Link. Link. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please, keep this a secret from everyone. Yeah, I'll try. Can't promise much. The legend goes like this. Alright, who's ready for some exposition? 'Cause I sure am. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. It's a nice looking Triforce. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So, the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. I mean, good thinking on their parts, I would imagine. Probably would help just a fair bit. At least that's how I look at it. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world, but the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time, and in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones, and another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Bum bum bum, title drop. Ain't that cool? Did you understand well the story I just told you? Sure did. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Oh, I don't know why we're playing Peeping Tom, but I suppose why not? Ooh. Hi there, bud. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Oh, he looks like he's gonna mess our day up. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Link, now, we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. I would say I don't believe you, but you know what? I don't want to repeat text. We'll just agree with her. Thank you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. And would you look at that? Our Cuckoo somehow transformed into a letter. Maybe we just handed Zelda it as just a little present. I don't know. Maybe she likes cuckoos. You received Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. Yeah, don't worry. We know. We can set it to the item subscreen, do whatever with it, and we can show the letter to people. Alright, with all that said, let's go ahead and try to exit. Who's this woman here? What are you doing? Get out of the way. I want to go home. Not really feeling it. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big, new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. And would you look at that? We have to memorize a whole new song already. Another one anyways. Actually, I don't even know if we've learned any songs yet. I think this is actually the first song we're learning, so good on us. So yeah, pretty straightforward song. A very simple one, but one in which holds, let's just say, a lot of memories and thoughts from this game. Zelda's Lullaby. We'll definitely hear this many, many more times as we play pretty much the entire series. But yeah, another song. Not really a song, but our first song, Zelda's Lullaby. Why do I keep saying more songs? We're gonna learn more than this. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Well, thanks, Impa. Can appreciate you. On that note, knowing that we don't have to go through all that again. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of the Death Mountain, I wish I knew how to talk, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. you should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. Princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. And just like that, she's dipped. So much for tag teaming along with you, Impa. Maybe you could have helped me out, but I guess you've got more important matters to tend to. Okay, so with all that said, I think this is where we're going to cut it. We've pretty much started our adventure. We've completed one dungeon, and we're already off on our next adventure. Well, not like next adventure, but our next destination, Death Mountain, which is looking mighty menacing from this distance. So, that's all from me. I'll catch you guys in the next recording session, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one, everyone.